Hi everyone. So today in Java series we are going to learn a beautiful concept known as inheritance. Okay, so first of all, what is inheritance? Why do we require it? So I will write down here. Okay, the process of deriving a new class from an existing class is known as inheritance. So that is definition of it. Okay, the process of deriving a new class from an existing class is known as inheritance. Okay, now what is the profit of it? Okay, whatever is what whatever properties and functions are there in the parent class, okay, that can be just by derived class as well. Okay, see what is the meaning of this? Okay, first of all, okay, if you are deriving a class into a new class, so whatever the properties and functions are there in parent class, okay, that can be accessed by the derived class. Okay, now let's say we'll understand with this one example. Suppose I have this class and the name of this class is A class. Okay, let us say A class. Fine. And there is another class. Okay, there is another class. Okay, the name of the class is B class. Fine. I'll draw it again. Just give me one moment. Okay. So let us assume that we are having a class as class A, and then we are having another class. Okay, that is class B. Fine. This is clear. There are two classes. Okay. Now, if we inherit class A into class B, I mean to say, okay, if we inherit, okay, this class A into class B, okay, whatever is there inside this class A, I mean to say the properties, okay, or the function, they will be available to this class B as well. So now you can think about it. Okay, all the properties, all the code which are there into class A is accessible to class B as well. So what is the profit of it? It means all the coding, okay, which we have written inside the class A need not have to write down in class B as well. Okay, I hope that is clear. Now, as far as Java is concerned, okay, the class from which you are deriving. So in this case, this is known as parent class. Okay, known as parent class. I think clear. Fine. And the class where you are deriving it is known as derived class. Is known as derived class. Okay. Fine. So the class from where you are deriving is known as the derived class, and the class from which you are deriving is known as the parent class. So this is, so we can say in this example, okay, class A is parent class and class B is derived class. Okay, and the main purpose of inheritance, okay, we say it is code reuse. Okay, it means someone has already written a particular class, so we need not have to write down again and again the same thing. Okay, it can be utilized in different classes. So now I'm opening my Eclipse and I will write down example starting from the beginning, okay, so that you can also understand properly. This is our main class. Now here I say class B, class employee, sorry, person. So Okay, now I have a class person which I am starting from line number 3. Okay, it has some properties. Okay, let us say uh, string name, private string address. Okay, and I say private string integer age. Fine, let us say these three properties. Okay, I'll just one second. Sorry, string ing. Alright, so these are the three properties of the person class. Now I will come here and I say here public void, okay, accept data. Fine, accept data. Now this accept data, okay, we will be utilizing to get the data from the user at the runtime. So I say scanner ob new scanner system.in. Okay, fine. Just let me quick fix it. Fine. So now we'll give the message to the user. Okay, we say this out. Fine. Enter name, and then we'll accept the name. So I say name equal to, okay, ob dot next. Fine. Same way we have to accept the data for your address also and for age also. So I say fine. So now I say here enter address. Alright. Now here I say address. So address is also accepted, and then we have to accept the age as well. So I say here now enter age. Fine. And now it should be age here. Alright, and it should be now because it is integer type of data. So definitely we have to write down next integer. Okay, you can see this. So this function is basically used for accepting the data of the class person. Okay, now I'll come here and inside this I'll have another function that is public void, okay, let's say now display data. Fine, this will use for displaying the information. So let us say I say system dot out, okay, your name is name, okay, I'm concatenating this plus your address age, okay, I am typing address plus, okay, we want to display your age, whatever age is there, okay, we'll try to accumulate this. Fine, so this is to display the data. Fine, name, your name message, name, address this, and then address and this thing. Fine, so this is our person class. Alright, so inside this package p1 we have this data. Now what we'll do here, okay, we'll have another class, okay, let us say employee, okay, and I say now extend person class. Okay, now see this here. Now please observe here. Fine. Now as far as Java is concerned, okay, this is known as the base class, okay, or parent class or super class. Okay, it has some properties and it has two functions, that is accept data and display data. Accept data is used for accepting the data and the display data is used for displaying the data. Now there is a class, okay, there is a class known as employee, okay, which is extending person. So now this person class is having properties name, address and age. Okay, now your employee class also require, okay, name, address and age as well as accept data and display data. Okay, now what we'll do, okay, I'll derive one more class over here. Okay, let us say I say class student, okay, student and extend. Fine, person class. So it means now we have one base class that is person and it has two derived classes, that is employee and student. Okay, now obviously your employee and a student will have, okay, the data and properties and the function which is there in the person class. Now I make object of the employee class. Okay, fine. And I make o dot accept data and o dot display data. Fine. Then I make object of student class. Fine. O1 new student. Okay. And then O1 dot accept data and O1 dot display data. Correct. Now let's see the entire program. Okay. I'll just show you the entire program. Person is a class which has three properties. Okay, this is for accepting the data and this is for displaying the data. Okay, so this class person is having three properties and two functions, and this class employee is basically extending person class. So because it is extending person class, it will have everything whatever person class is having. So I mean to say the data as well as the function. Okay, now in main we are making object of employee class, calling accept data function and display data function. Then we are making a student object and then calling accept data and display data. Okay, let's try to run this program and let's see what will happen. Enter name. Okay, it is asking for find address, age. Now the name for okay Suresh address and this is for employees being displayed. Now we'll say for student. Okay, I say any Delhi and I say this. Fine, it is displaying your. Okay, you can see here. Your name is Suresh, your address is Thane, your age is this, and your district. Okay, now if you look at this, if you see employee class and if you see student class, there is nothing inside them. But we are able to access okay this accept data and display data by the object of employee extra. It means okay whenever you are deriving a class from an existing class, you are able to access all the properties, all the function of the particular class. So in this case, we are having one person class that is this, and there are two classes, employee and student, which are child class of person. Okay, I will discuss in detail about this private, what are they, public, and when should be utilized. Okay, thank you for watching this. We'll be meeting soon in the next session.